everyone, it's Airman Williams. I just want to give you guys in this video a final briefing of what to expect at basic training and to answer some questions about some fears a lot of people have. So it's literally to get you into the world's greatest Air Force. It's not to break you down, it's not to destroy you, it's not to hurt you, it's not to make you physically broken, it's not to punish you, it's not to say get out of your old lifestyle, of your old teenage ways and your old, young adult or whatever ways and snap into this cold water and stay here and, freeze, see if we care. No, it's not that. I will basically start off by saying I was in Civil Air Patrol. I was a captain in Civil Air Patrol. I made it up to captain. And so I was in it since I was 12, from the age of 12 to 18-ish, 19. And in that time, I went to their basic training, and it's a lot like the Air Force, but it's not 8 weeks, it's a week, and they're a little bit more, they're actually a lot more lenient, but it's like JROTC, so I know what to expect. I also went there as staff, so I have to be the person that was yelling, and I'll put some pictures up at the end of this video. But from my experience and from training, I had to train, I was in charge of helping train hundreds of kids, okay? So, well, if not hundreds, over 100. You can even look it up. It's the 2018 Tennessee Wing Encampment for Civil Air Patrol. But I was in charge of my flight that was in my squadron, and my squadron was in the whole encampment. So we had to yell at, everybody there, basically, all the kids coming in, everybody. And the mentality was not to break you down, like I said. It's to turn you from an individual to a team. Because in the Air Force, you're going to have a team wherever you go. You're going to have a team of people, no matter what your job is. You're going to have a team that you have to work with and to complete a mission and to serve the country. That's what the training is going to be centered towards. It's not going to be centered towards beating you up or pushing you to your physical limitation every single day until you can't do anything more and you want to leave. No. I promise you, by the end of basic training, it's the same thing we used to say at encampment. By the end, I promise you, you will not want to leave. You want to stay because the structure is awesome. The meals on time are awesome. The camaraderie is awesome. You're not always getting yelled at. There will be time for you to build the team, more time than you think, I promise you. But that's basically what to expect. You're going to have a lot of fun. I know I'm going to start mine next week, so this will probably be one of the last videos, if not the last, that I upload here. My basic training is going to start next week. My suggestions for you right now: look at the videos that I've posted about the facing movements. I'm going to do another facing movement video, hopefully, if I have time. Look it up online if you can't do that. Do your DEP app. Go to your DEP app. Download that if you don't have it. It's not your, just so you know, it's not your Aim High app. That's a whole different app. It does the same thing, but the DEP app I find works better. Go to the DEP app and see what they've got on there. Look at your memory work. Explore that app. I promise you, it'll give you stuff that you didn't know you were going to need, but are glad you found out about before you went. Because I thought I was ready. I was like, I'm good, I'm ready. But then I'll go on that app and I look at stuff. I'm like, wow, I would not have had that. So now I'm fully packed. Hope you get the same. That's over 3 minutes. But yeah, I'll show you guys some photos here in a second. Another thing too, learn a lot. You're going to be taught how to be a leader. You're going to come out of your element. You're going to be out of being an individual, like I said, and become a team. Don't go there to be something than what you're not. Go there expecting to learn. Go there expecting to become better. Because if you go there with any other thing on your mind, you're going to beat yourself up when you mess up. So go there expecting to learn a lot. Go there expecting to make some mistakes, but to be better at the end of it. Because that's their job. If they don't do that, if you don't end up better than what you ever were, then they will have failed their job. And trust me, these people are not trained. Your MTIs are not trained to fail. That's your military technical instructor, I believe that's what it is. Because I'm used to calling them tacos because that's Army, but whatever. They're not trained to fail, and they're not going to. I promise you that. This is a very prestigious Air Force base. Look it up. It's Lackland. If you haven't been there already, look it up. I don't pretend to know everything. I don't. I'm actually going to see what they've got in store for me there, but I am leaps and bounds ahead of the game. So, look, I would just make sure you're on point, know your memory work, and Go in expecting to learn. Don't try to be the biggest person. Don't try to be the best person. Go in there as an airman because that's what you are. So this is the last normal encampment for Tennessee before COVID hit. These are some kids having fun in the advanced training flight. Yeah, look, they're having a good time. That's me in the top left, giving these guys push-up instructions. There's some guidon bearers. That's me in front of my flight. And yeah,